Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Team Chillizard VGC. My name is Anthony, aka Mr. Ando, and today I'm bringing you a very special treat. I managed to battle Cybertron Zheng on BattleSpot, my all-time favorite VGC player, my video game hero. I watch his YouTube videos every day. He's taught me everything I've learned about VGC, and when his name popped up that I was battling him on BattleSpot, I freaked out, and I immediately grabbed my phone and texted my friend Tommy and told him, and I wasted like 30 seconds of my team preview texting my friend, which is very unprofessional. But I was excited, and I was super nervous, and yeah. So he brought his Nationals team that he got 4th place at Nationals with, which I kind of pretty much know all the mons and moves because he just put out a team analysis for it. But all I knew is that he was definitely going to lead Tyranitar. I was fearing the Ando, which kind of scared away a lot of my mons like Aegislash and my Terrakion. But I just knew he was going to lead T-Tar, and so I led Amoonguss to try and counter that. I knew he probably wasn't going to lead Mens because I had my Lodic on my team. And, yeah, so I lead my Amoonguss. I also lead Thundurus because Thundurus can kind of check a lot of things on his team with Swagger, Taunt, Paralysis, and I've been leading Thundurus a lot on a lot of my battles. So I see Aegislash and T-Tar, 2 mons I'm definitely not ready to battle, but I decided to go for a Swagger on the Aegislash. And I decided to go and try and Spore the T-Tar, just hoping that I don't get flinched by Rock Slide. I know Thundurus is going to take a lot of damage from Rock Slide here, but I'm willing to kind of do that to try and help me fight that Aegislash, and also to really help me get the Spore off here. Plus, the Swagger on Aegislash kind of forces a switch the next turn, because he doesn't necessarily want to try and King Shield. And Aegislash does a lot of damage to itself when it hits itself with Confusion, because that's such a high attack stat. He actually Shadow Balls my Amoonguss there and almost kills me in combination with the Rock Slide. I just pray I don't flinch. So I get the Spore off on T-Tar, which is big. Next turn, I'm really almost positive he's going to switch out his Aegislash. So I decided to go and Thunderbolt that spot, and I decided to get some Regenerator on my Amoonguss and also save it for the Rotom Wash, which could potentially be in the back. And ironically enough, he brings in the Rotom Wash now. And I decided to pull my Amoonguss into Salamence, get a Intimidate off on the T-Tar, and yeah, also I can EQ, I can Dragon Claw, I'm a fully physical Mence. But yeah, I decided to go for the Thunderbolt here onto the Rotom. Actually does a pretty decent amount. I guess his Rotom Wash is more physical. I know it's pretty much designed to counter Kangaskhan, get off Will-O-Wisp and things like that. So I'm actually kind of anticipating. Well, I see the Sand Tick down. Dragon Claw is kind of my answer to Rotom Washes. I'm in the process of making a mixed Mence, so right now this one's all physical and I have Dragon Claw. But Dragon Claw has a high crit ratio and actually is pretty good stab when you're full attack. Kind of an underrated move if you're running a fully physical Mence. So I decided to try and Dragon Claw that Rotom Wash, and he protects, and T-Tar is just sitting there, and it's not taking any damage, which is horrifying. Now that he protects, I kind of have a free Spore into that slot, but now I don't want to eat a Rock Slide. This is kind of where I make a misplay. I did not need to protect my Mence right now, but I switch out into my Lodic and I protect my Mence. I'm almost positive that he's going to go into Aegislash here to eat a potential Dragon Claw, and I should have EQ'd. That's exactly what I should have done here, and I should have just blasted my Lodic with the EQ and really got damage off on both these mons. My Lodic comes in here, and yeah, I'm definitely regretting that I didn't EQ that turn. I go and decide to protect with Mence. I'm not sure why I did. I was really nervous. I made a misplay. I thought T-Tar might wake up and blast me. But this turn I'm definitely going to go for the EQ, and I'm also going to Scald the T-Tar, because I really need to wear down on the T-Tar, because those Rock Slides are just such an amazing check to my team. And actually get a crit on my own Milotic, which is interesting. T-Tar wakes up, gets the Rock Slide, Milotic avoids, which is helpful for me, but it's definitely going to do quite a bit of damage to my Mence. And also I'm going to Scald. It's going to do decent damage with the Sand. It's not going to get the KO, and I pray for the burn, and I don't get the burn. Aegislash comes, and that's pretty much the end of Salamence, but he didn't go down, or she didn't go down in vain. She got a nice EQ off, which softened up 2 very bulky mons, which I'm happy for. So my mindset now is that I really need to kill T-Tar. I'm going to bring in Thunderous to bait another Rock Slide, so he won't switch out the T-Tar, because I want T-Tar dead. And also bring in Amoonguss here and decide to scald the T-Tar. And Amoonguss is pretty much just switching in and just look at all that health he has now from a generator. Switched in 2 times, and he's got a lot of health. He's ready to battle, and he actually brings in Rotom Wash, which is good for me. I didn't necessarily anticipate the Aegislash switch there, but he might have been fearing T-Wave or something like that, so I think that's why he went to Rotom Wash. So now I just pray that he doesn't get the flinch here. Actually goes for the... yeah, I managed to pick up the KO on T-Tar. And looking like I'm in a pretty good position, but he decides to bring in his Mega Salamence right now, which is horrifying. And then, as soon as I see the Mega Salamence, I know exactly what he's going for. He's going to Thunderbolt my Loduk and go for a Hyper Voice, which will, in a sense, pick up 2 KOs. So I know I'm going to protect my Loduk, and I'm also going to switch out Amoonguss, get some more regenerator health, and bring out Thunderous, which will actually eat Hyper Voice extraordinarily well. And I was actually amazed of how well Thunderous actually ate this move. I thought it was going to be close. I thought he was going to get me down to the red. I knew it wasn't going to kill me, but I did not anticipate eating this Hyper Voice this well. So this is part of the reason I have to give Thunderous the MVP nod for this match. Decided to protect my Milotic, keep the pressure on. I need this Milotic to kill the Salamence. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And this next turn is where I make my second misplay of the game. But I get very lucky. What I should do here is switch out into Amoonguss, because the Protect on Salamence is pretty obvious. And I need to conserve my Loduk until I get the Thunderous T-Wave. But I decided to check the Mence, and I think my mindset in that is he might, you know, think that that play is obvious and expect me to overpredict. But I mean, there's nothing really my Milotic can do except switch out. So I do get lucky there. A Thunderbolt may have killed my Milotic. I'm not sure. Probably. So that is definitely a lucky swag there. I actually get one more lucky swag. So I definitely get a little bit of help on my side today. Need those. Need a little bit of luck on your side to beat a legendary player like Aaron Zheng. He actually goes for the double edge, which that's the end of Amoonguss. Dunzo. Crit. The crit didn't matter. And I would actually lose Thunderous here if it wasn't for the second swag, so that's definitely very lucky. This is pretty much the entire game right here on this coin flip. If he doesn't get the kill right there, I pretty much win the game, in a sense. And he didn't get the kill on Thunderous. So keeping Thunderous around is extraordinarily helpful, because now all I have to do is T-Bolt the Rotom and Ice Beam. I'm actually surprised he doesn't try and protect his Rotom here, so that would have put on some interesting pressure on the next turn. And I lose my competitive boost, but I'm not concerned about that. I pick up the KO on Rotom, which is helpful. And I did decide to check the Mence with an Ice Beam. Again, I didn't want to overpredict in this at all. I know a lot of these top VGC players, they sometimes rely on, oh, this play's obvious, so, you know, they're not going to do that. And I just wanted to keep checking his Mons. His Salamence goes for the Protect, but that particular hack does not matter, because Aegislash just goes down anyway. And he wasn't going to outspeed either Mon, being paralyzed, and the Ice Beam picks up the KO, and I defeat my all-time favorite VGC player, a true legend of the video gaming world, especially in Pokemon. He's very big on YouTube, and I was absolutely honored to battle him. Unfortunately, I had to rely on 2 big swagger hacks to get the victory, but like I said, when you're playing someone as legendary as Cybertron, you need a little luck on your side. But thanks for tuning in, thanks for checking out the channel, and we will be bringing you more content soon. Thank you.